Welcome to match one of this Mahindra Sri Lanka Premier League. Nagenahira Nagas versus Ruhuna Royals. All the action live from Colombo. Well, this is a beautiful setup, and setting it up at the toss is Dean Jones.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the first ever match here for the Mahindra Sri Lankan Premier League here. And we've got the two captains right next to me. Angelo Matthews here, of course, of Nagenahira Nagas, of course, first time captain. Lasith Malinga, of course, from the Ruhuna Royals. Rohan, right, we'll get that right one day. And also, sir, the match referee. Right, you've got the coin. Lasith, you've got the call. Heads is the call. Heads. What are we going to do, man?
We're going to bat first.
Any reason?
I think we have a good bowling lineup.
Yeah.
I think we can. I like to depend the total.
Yeah. And looks a very good pitcher.
Yeah, he's good wicket.
Yeah. And your first time as captain, a bit nervous?
No. I like to. Good. I think it's a good challenge for me.
Yeah.
I think I enjoy my challenge.
What player you've been around for? You got the guys together for 4 matches now, 4 days. Sorry. So, what player's standing out for you apart from yourself?
Yeah, I think with the Chamara Silva,
yeah.
Afridi, and Daniel Harris is good 20 experienced players. I think they will help me.
All right. Good luck in your first game, mate.
Thank you very much.
Okay, now what would you have done today, Angelo?
I would have probably batted first as well. Yep.
What do you think is a pitch on? What's the pass score? 160, 150?
Well, probably if we can, keep them under 150, 160 would be a good score to chase on.
You've got a bit of a niggle. You're not going to bowl today, or might you?
Yeah, for the first few games I won't be bowling because I've got a small niggle in my knee. So yeah, hopefully it recovers and I'll start bowling.
We'll have a super match. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Well, that's the news here. We've got the Ruhuna Royals. They've won the toss and elected to bat.
So right, Ruhunas have won the toss, and they've fielded Aaron Finch. Their word mate Daniel Harris. Remane in the middle order is a good prospect. Shahid Afridi is a wonderful all-round cricketer. Silva, Pereira, De Silva. Malinga is the star attraction for them. He's also captaining the side. Bahabriaz and Lakshita. And I'll let Russell Arnold discuss the Nagas.
Yeah, Nagenahira Nagas, Ahmed Shazad. And Sundara Travis Bird from Australia, Angelo Matthews, Mushfiqur Rahim, captain of Bangladesh, Angelo Pereira, one of the up-and-coming players, youngsters, such as Sachit Patirana. Ajanta Mendes is back for them, Ben Laughlin and Kanishkal Vitigala.
The outfield looks to be in sharp shape, and this should be a good contest. The Ruhunas have got the bowling 11. That's why they've opted to bat first, because Lasith Malinga in the toss did feel that he's got enough firepower in the bowling range to defend any total. Angelo Matthews is a very fine cricketer. He probably will not bowl today, but he's got a chance to lead a side. He's considered as a future leader by the Sri Lankan authorities. Aaron Finch can hit the ball a mile. 41 matches, best of 93 not out. He goes at a good pace, and pace is required in T20 cricket.
Prasanna Jayawardena, the wicket-keeper for Sri Lanka in Test cricket. He gets a run up the order. It could be welcome for him. It's an opportunity.
Shaminda Iranga is the bowler. And he bowls a good channel just outside the off stump. That line, that length is a sure winner, whether you play in T20 cricket or Test cricket.
He's just come back into the Sri Lankan team from injury, Shaminda Iranga, and has a unique achievement. He's picked up a wicket in his first over in all 3 formats of the game.
One slip in place. Harzimba throws at the non-striker's end. He misses the target. Now that should have been the first blow, but not to be. Aaron Finch was lost in the course, just running aimlessly. And there's a little bit of confusion, and the Nagas not making most of that opportunity.
Yeah, Prasanna Jayawardena had charged down the pitch. Got a call for no from Finch early there. But ideally the throw should have gone to the fielder because there was a fielder right behind the stumps.
There's been a fair bit of rain around Colombo, and so the outfield maybe just a little bit soggy to start off with. But thankfully the sun has come out. The staff was pretty keen to get the covers back on the playing surface early before the start of the game, but rain has stayed away. The clouds have been broken with a bit of sunshine. That's a cracker and well defended at cover. What a good show. That really made a heavy sound, and it's Tremana with a good stop.
Yeah, that'll give the youngster a lot of confidence. Like, this is the biggest stage for most of these boys, and before the game started you could sense the nervousness. Angelo Pereira there getting the dive out. And also with the range, as usual, as we see in international cricket, you do get the covers out.
In the slot, but didn't pierce the field.
24 of them in total, and they do cover the whole playing surface. That gives that extra protection, and once the rain ceases, more often than not, you can get out there and play.
Ruhuna still not yet off the mark. He'll pick up a single. Mid-off was pushed back. Throw hits the stumps, but he's made his ground. So double R's off the mark. It's one without a loss.
Should actually have been a wicket. The Nagas missing a run out. Prasanna Jayawardena stranded. Needed a direct hit.
Finch is off the mark. Jayawardena has faced no deliveries yet, and he's at the non-striker's end at the start of over number 2. It's a very good looking side Ruhuna have fielded in this game. Afridi, Silva, Pereira, all very fine cricketers. Tremana is up there as well.
We'll just get the single. Fielder from the deep who comes in. So for the first time, Prasanna Jayawardena will be on strike. Kanishka Vitigalado been around in first-class cricket for a while. Did make a tour with the Sri Lankan team just to be in the system and learn his trade towards South Africa, just replacing one of the injured fast bowlers. But yet to make his mark in first-class cricket.
Hits him on the pass, maybe just a little outside that off stump. Hits him on the pass, maybe just a little outside that off stump. But a good sharp delivery. He's tall. He got the ball to jag back just a little bit, but not enough to convince the umpire. But a good start from Alvitigala.
Got outside the line. Prasanna Jayawardena just shimmying across, looking for those vacant areas on the onside. It's a good call from the umpire.
Plays it down. It's fielded at point. So Nagenahira maintaining pressure. The first few overs are critical to get the momentum going, and the momentum is with the fielding unit.
And also calm those nerves. because it's just the first game. Teams have just been put together. Once you're off to fly, you breathe easier, then settle into playing your own game and also getting to know your teammates.
Well, fielded by the bowler himself, is tall, so just had to spray his arm around that ball. Well, it's a typical Premadasa pitch. Hardly any grass on it, very brown looking. A few cracks here and there, and you can see a little bit of gloss as well, so that explains the reason why the Ruhuna has decided to bat first. It looks a good batting surface. Made room and tried to hit it over cover. Missed it completely.
They need to get a move on. They're almost through the second over. Just the 2 runs on the board. And if you don't try those innovations and try and put some pressure on the bowlers, they'll be hitting those lengths around that off stump, around good length. Just keep picking away.
An excellent over comes to an end. The double R's, 2 without a loss.
Ruhuna winning the toss, electing to bat, yet to get a move on, 2 for no loss after 2 overs.
The tournament format for everybody to follow. The first round will be played on a league basis, contested by 7 sides. For a win, you get 2 points. Top 4 will qualify for the semis. And if teams finish on equal points, that's the order. More wins will be considered first, then net run rate, and then head-to-head. Nagenahira making the first call. Bowling change from Angelo Matthews. Such a Batirana. As the bowler is the spinner. Follow the batsman, and well, he started off very smartly. Didn't lose the focus, just followed the footsteps and bowled a dot ball.
You're obviously not going to see any turn at this stage.
Makes room, goes big. It's misfielded at mid-on. Now that should have been stopped properly. It wasn't such a difficult task. But it's Mendes, I think, who's let himself down.
That was tossed up, so Finch did the right thing, tried to go after it. Just the 2 fielders allowed outside the circle, and those 2 fielders were at long off and a deep mid-wicket. But for Prasanna Jayawardene, then he changes now. It's very good at playing the sweep shot and the slog sweep. So there's a deep square leg in place.
This is an excellent start. Nagenahira will be pretty proud of what they've achieved so far. 3 without a loss in 2.3 overs. They would easily take that. The opening pair is trying to muscle the ball. They've mistimed a lot of their shots. Down the track, once again finds the fielders, pushed back at mid-wicket, so an easy single taken in the end.
And finally he gets off the mark, Prasanna Jayawardene. It's taken him 7 balls. Now what Angelo Matthews is trying to do here is trying to keep his better bowlers later in the game. That's Shamin Deranga. He's got Ben Lachlan. Of course, Ajantha Mendes. Angelo Matthews will not be bowling because he has picked up a niggle. Therefore, try and take the pace off, make the batsman make the play.
Goes flat, the ball misses the stumps, the keeper misses the ball as well, so extra runs conceded, 4 of them. It's 8 without a loss, but still a ball to go, given as runs in fact. So there's a little bit of inside edge.
They was just trying to be a bit hard on the wicket keeper. That bottom edge just taking it away from Mushfiqur Rahim. But very lucky indeed Aaron Finch, but nevertheless 4 runs. Ruhuna Royals did need it.
Makes room and hits the ball high. The ball goes to the field, only a single conceded. Good fielding in the deep. It's 9 without a loss.
Best over so far for the Ruhuna Royals. 7 runs coming off it, but helped by the bottom edge that went down to 4 runs.
Fixtures, Sri Lanka Premier League 2012 tomorrow, 12th August, we'll have 2 games. Uttara Rudras and UVA next versus Nagenahira Cricket Dundee. Monday and Tuesday only the MAC matches. The crowd is slowly building up. We believe there will be a lot of people in for the evening match. Mendes, the magician, coming on to board. 57 matches and 80 wickets at a good economy rate. The best thing about him is that he's a wicket taker, a match winner. Look at his best, 6 for 16. Starts with a ball on the pads, and that's been mishandled, misfielded at shot 5, gone for 4.
Yeah, well played by Finch. He read the line early. Hit the back of the ball so that it goes away from the fielder. Not a great start from Mendes. He's been out of the game for quite a while. He'll be looking for his rhythm as well. T20 World Cup squad to be announced. Name will be floated up there, so it's very important he does come up with good performances in this tournament.
That's a better realignment from the bowler. A little shorter, falling the batsman didn't allow him any width.
And that's his plan. The 2 fielders are on the leg side who are on the boundary line.
That's gone fine for runs. Does the ball at the straight to go over the rope? Not to be. It's only 2 runs this time, but runs flowing now. 6 of 3.
Yeah, well played by Finch once again. Ball before he tried to get inside the line, go offside. Times went the other way, got it onto the onside. Ajantha Mendes as yet has probably one of the best averages in T20 cricket for bowlers.
Thank you very much. A straighter one from Mendes has done the job.
Yeah, that looks pretty distant from here at the moment. 160 centimeter distance at the moment. But then, you know, T20 cricket is so unpredictable. They can certainly come up with a very special performance. 10 to 12 runs and over is definitely possible when you're on song. But Sachit Patirana, bowling at the moment, is a very fine young left-handed all-rounder, captain of the Sri Lanka under-19. Trinity College Candy.
Big swing, Solent out there. If he gets in, he might get it. He won't. Now I'll get 2 there. It's a big boundary over there. It's about 73 to 74 metres. Didn't quite get it. Mendes there attacking it.
Good effort by Ajantha Mendes. Now he's looking to swing it from well wide outside the off stump. Didn't connect it at all, Prasanna Jha, wasn't it?
Down the ground, inside out, magnificent shot. Brilliant shot, boundary there. Ball not quite coming onto this pitch, onto the bat here. Inside out, over the top. That's a better time, so that'll get the confidence flowing.
That's more like him. Good use of the feet, getting to the pitch of the ball. He has good technique, Prasanna Jawad, doesn't play too much of T20 cricket. He certainly has the ability able to succeed in this form of the game.
Down the ground, I'll get one more, one bounce. Interesting field we've got here with a 4-5 offside field, but particularly there at point. Look, he's quite square. I'm really surprised that they haven't done a reverse sweep to get it fine. Now they're starting to push him around there, but still they're trying to load up a little bit more. This pitch is not bouncing as well as I thought it might be at this stage. There it is, it's not bouncing, and I'll take the single there.
They started to get busy in the silver. Certainly Ruhuna Royals needs to really kick on. Sachit Patirula giving himself a bit of room.
Yeah, I think that should be the case. The left-hand spinners, particularly in T20, have really become the flavour to really slow down the run rate. Down the ground, and that's a beautiful shot indeed. Well timed. Al, they've got to run him out. Oh, just got there. This is a very slow outfield. And it's the end of the over. 36 for 1. For the power players, finished now 36 for 1 after 6 overs. They're probably about a good 10 or 15 runs short here, I feel, at this current stage on a pitch that's pretty good for batting. And now, as the norm, there's lots of changes and different bowlers coming on here and there. The Royals need to get a wriggle on here. Oh, that's beautifully timed.
The batsmen now looking a little bit better, particularly Prasanna Jawad. Starting with far more freedom. He's now scoring at a runner ball.
This is so important, this Mahindra Sri Lankan Premier League for Sri Lankan cricket, because with the T20 World Cup coming up, time to actually find out who can play, who can do what, get players in form ready for the World Cup. Couldn't have come at a better time for Sri Lankan cricket. That is worth a shout, and it's given. Yeah, now it's a big call because he was a long way down the pitch to hit him in line first, and for the ball to go on and hit the stumps. Now I don't know whether or not that was out for me. Look how hot and sweaty it is. You'd be disappointed with that decision, because I thought for a second Roshan down the pitch. He went down the pitch, hit him in line. Yeah, hit him in line, and all sorts of trouble. 37 for 2. Welcome back, everyone. Lahiru Tirumana comes in there. A good left-hander. Good strike rate, 117. Need to get that up a little bit. He's got a 70, of course. I'd like to see him get some runs there. Good clean bat. Left-hander, which is good, I think, for this time for the Royals. Left-hand, right-hand combination comes in. Looks organised, but by gee, that LBW I think is a bit tough on Jay Wadner.
Yeah, it's interesting to see how far down he was. It appeared to be in line. He was going down the pitch looking to hit a cross. Hit him on the back leg. That's true, but he was a fair bit down.
And that's the point. For me, it's not going over the top. It was a gutsy call. And you should get two. Nice little flick in the wrist there. Or maybe three if they run hard. And why, for the life of me, why batsmen run on the same side of the pitch has got me absolutely lost. But anyway, you always find batsmen looking for collisions when they run on the same side of the pitch. Running between the wickets is such an important skill at this level, at any level for that matter. They're probably having a word there and say, look, you run on that side, I'll run on the other. Good numbers. Look at those gold numbers there on the back. It's not a bad looking shirt, that.
Nagenahira, of course, has a lot of international experience, just looking to establish himself in the Sri Lankan side. Had a decent outing against India in the one-day series. He's a key player, key batsman in this Ruhuna lineup.
Little flick down to fine leg, and those should get one. Feel it very well. That's the end of the over. 7 overs gone. 40 for 2. Here's the Manhattan there. As you can see, it's been a very, very good start here for the Nagas indeed. They've bowled really well here, been good in the field, and the Royals need to get a wriggle on them. Just starting to get it going. I like the left-hand, right-hand combination here. And while we're bowlers warming up here, we've got Russell Arnold down on the boundary line.
Hello, Danny. Yes, it's Shane Duff with me. He's the coach of the Nagenahira Nagas. He's been here before in different roles and also coaching this the Thunder back in Australia. How's this experience?
It's fantastic. I love the country. I love being in Sri Lanka, and I thoroughly enjoy working with Sri Lankan cricketers. So it's a great thrill to be back.
How are you going with your squad? How are you happy with the squad you've got together?
Very pleased. Predominantly young squad, which gives great scope for development. We've got a lot of talent that I think is going to improve over the next 2 years. So we're building a squad over a period of time, and very happy with how things are going at the moment.
Name a few youngsters for the Sri Lankan fans or fans around the world to look out for.
I think we can look out for somebody like Angelo Pereira, a top order batsman that will be batting in the middle order today. He's got a lot of talent. Our fast bowlers, Shmindra Aranga and Kanishka Althagala, who are coming back from injury, are both players who have got tremendous potential. So I'd say those three are players to watch, and young Samuel Jayasundara.
They're coming back in here to this game. How's it going so far? What sort of a score would you like to restrict the Royals to?
Well, I'm very pleased with our first 6 overs. We possibly let them off a little bit with our 6 over there, but really happy with that result. 36 runs, a couple of key wickets. I would estimate the wickets playing a little bit slow. I'd say about 140 would be an achievable target for us to chase down.
And on the Mahindra SLPL too, how's it going? How do you think it is catching on?
I think it's fantastic, and it really gives young players an opportunity to show their wares at the top level, and it can be a tournament that can launch young players into international cricket, as well as providing outstanding cricket for those that are already playing international cricket. So it's a great concept, and I'm really pleased to be part of it.
Well, thanks, David, for your time, and good luck with the tournament. Back to you, Dino.
Thank you, Russell. Thanks very much, Shane. Yeah, and 140 is the pass score they're looking for. Well, I don't think 140 is going to help them. The Royals going to win this. I think they're in a very good position. The Nagas have done very, very well. And fielding like that doesn't help. put your hand up like that, but we're playing international cricket almost. Yeah, you've got to stop them. That's not enough. Well, I noticed a lot of the boys here, Rushung, were a little bit nervous leading into this first game. They're going to make a few mistakes here and there. They're just getting to know each other. It's important for them all to do well, with World Cup squads to be picked and other leagues that are happening around the world. So it's an important time for many of these players.
Yeah, the Mahendra SLPL is extremely important for Sri Lankan cricket and the Sri Lankan cricketers. Yes, they will be looking to grab it with both hands if they can.
Oh, he hits that square. That might go for 4. That's a beautiful shot indeed. That's what we like from Dan Harris. He likes a square, a bit like in Adelaide, with very, very short boundaries on the square. Waited for the ball to come on, hit the ball late. Underneath his face there, on one knee.
Certainly had enough width outside the off stump. Got on top of it, hit it square. Very, very strong square of the wicket.
Yeah, it's a type of pitch, it's sort of low and slow a little bit. You want to clear that left leg so you get a good bat plane, a good bat swing at the ball. That's what he did there, his second boundary. Oh, fully. Oh, they've asked for, I thought he got an edge on it. I thought he got an edge on it, and that's the reason why he hasn't given it out. It's the end of the over. That's 48 for 2. For 2 after 8 overs here. Tiramani and Harris batting in. Harris starting to get things going here. 13 from 10 balls faced. Tiramani just getting his eye in now. A little 5 from 7 balls. Oh, big swing on the leg side. Will only get 1.
Sachit Pathiran at the left arm spinning into his 3rd over. Going at almost 10 runs per over. And he'll have to really be one they've been looking to try and economize if they can. The Royals have looked to get after him. They're looking to gradually up that run rate. Over for almost 6 and over.
You'd probably like to lap him around the corner here. I dare say like most left-handers like to sweep. Down the ground like that, good use of the feet. That's the 50 up. At this stage, Roshan, I think they should be around about 60. Because that's only what 2 hits can sort out here. Only a couple of hits. It's about all like arresting momentum, bringing it towards you. Oh, I'll get another single there. Good backing up there. Still, I don't think they're backing up enough for me, the batsmen.
Of course, will be the ideal foil for Harris because he's more of a player who takes his time, looks to build his innings, but Harris is the type of player who looks to attack from ball 1.
Easy single. Oh, Harris ball watching here in all sorts. Ball 1. Easy single. Oh, Harris ball watching here in all sorts of trouble. In all sorts of trouble. Number 1 wasn't backing up enough. And number 2, watched where the ball was going instead of keeping his focus. Just have a look here. He started just ball watched there. Knew he was in trouble. Good throw would have got him out. And a shocking throw there in the end. So good thing here that Harris is just trying to get his heart rate down here, readjust his pads, get his mind right again before the next ball. And big swing in the mess, and he's out. He's going to go to 3rd umpire. Gee, I think he's in all sorts of trouble here. I thought he lifted that back shoe up.
Bit of turn for the young left arm, giving it a little bit of air. Good change of pace. Harris was looking to swing. Please, Bill, tell us. I think he's just gone in. Has he?
Did he get it down in time as the ball is bail is completely removed from the stumps? Oh, that's real close. That's in between frames here. Let's have a good look here. But we don't really know when the... Yeah, that's hard for me. They say the benefit of the doubt should go to the batsman, but that's not written in the laws of cricket. It's up to what the third umpire thinks here. Or I think that's the best shot that we've got. I don't think he's going to give that out. He's very, very lucky indeed. It was one ball that actually gripped too as well. One more ball to go before we have a strategic timeout here. Why they have drinks and that work during a... This has got me beat. We need to get the game a rig along, moving along. The Nagenahira Nagas are definitely on top here at the moment. One more ball to go. There's a bit of confusion here. The ump's got to check here. See what's it saying your counter. Well, they've decided to take the strategic timeout, caught us on the hop, so there it is there. After 8.5 overs, it's 52 for 2. Welcome back here to Premadasa Stadium here for the first match of the Mahindra Sri Lankan Premier League. 52 for 2 after 8.5 overs. Let's have a look at the card there. The Royals there won the toss, elected to bat, and Finch out for 14, Jay Wanda for 15. Now Harris is starting to get going here, 15 from 13 balls face, and Tiramani is on 7. The bowlers, well, have been very, very good. They really have. Victor Gala, 1 for 8 off his 3 O's, been very, very good indeed. Naranga was good. They bowled very well early, particularly. One more ball to go in this over. And there's the great Wackar speaking to Joseph Millinger, the skipper. A few wickets amongst those guys. A few Yorkers and a few LBWs over their careers. Projected here, 10 and over from now on. They take it right from the get-go. If we ask them, 164. I think the past scores around 140 odd. Last ball here of the over. Dan Harris. Oh, gets it fine. They might get one, and that'll be the over. But one of the longest overs ever in the Sri Lankan Premier League. 53 for 2. Welcome back, everyone. 53 for 2 after 9 overs here. Arunga comes back in, and he only bowled 1 over. And one run was scored off. You shouldn't do that, because if he bowls like that, he keeps getting his hit taken off all the time. Don't really understand that, but that's me. Bowled very well in his first over. Oh, try to get a foot on it.
Well, Ranga has a unique record, you know. I wonder whether you know it. He's got a wicket in his first over in every form of the game he played on his debut. Test cricket, one-day cricket, and he just did that in the last T20 game against India. So that's something very special.
I wouldn't like to bowl to that man. Boom, boom. Shahid Afridi in next. Got the gold pads on. He's ready and raring to go. The great man. Wonderful economy rate, isn't it? Naranga. They're still attacking him with the slip as well, which is interesting. I don't think if he did nick it, would have carried. He's getting at quite a low and slow type of pitch now.
The batsman really struggling to time the shots as well. Teriman on that occasion looking to really blast it, and didn't time it at all. It's not the typical Premadasa pitch where you have a bit of bounce. You also have find the ball coming onto the bat. The batsmen tend to use the pace of the ball, tend to work it around. We haven't seen it today. This is an important partnership between Teriman and Harris.
Oh, takes outside edge and went wide. A second slip there. His slow ball, the change up delivery, it gripped. Oh, that's the luck they need, I think, for us. Here it is here. Just see how he throws his fingers over the top. Front edge went hard at the ball. Nice little forward tumble there that by fieldsman there. Gave him a 6.3 in the Olympics for hardness. Pulls it away. Should get 2 at least. And they do. Once you drop it short on this pitch, it begs to be hit.
Yeah, we haven't seen the boundaries that we quite familiar with the Premadasa. Obviously, we've had a bit of rain. The outfield is not as fast as what we have seen in the last few games we've played here. Seen runs being scored, the boundaries being regularly reached, but here, it's very few boundaries.
Not out for quite. I tell you, with this pitch being so slow, the fieldsmen at cover and mid-wicket really have a big play here. Full delivery there, going down leg. He might have got a little bat on it. That would hurt, I might add. So the fieldsmen at cover and mid-wicket, they really got a big say in it. One of the mascots here. Got him, bowled him, inside edge and got him. Good bowling by Oranga. Oh yeah, he's saying sayonara. A very, very good wicket indeed here for the Nagas.
Well, that's an important wicket. Harris was looking good off the pad. And the third wicket's down now. Royals not doing well at all. 57 for 3. Harris gone for 19.
He's not the quickest bowler around, but he's pretty skilled in. He's played a lot of one-day cricket. He's played some for Australia, but played a lot for Queensland, and has over the last few seasons picked up a lot of wickets in one-day cricket because of his variation. Economy rate 7.5. 15 wickets. That probably looks a little lean there, but in one-day cricket especially, he does pretty well.
That's low, short, and 6.
Well, I put the mocker on him, didn't I? I said he bowls good Yorkers and slow balls, and what does he do? Bowl a half-track hit me. I would have hit that.
Well,
This is one of the few clean hits we've seen. Short, and Thurman gives it the treatment. Just sat up for him to hit.
Yeah, it's probably like a 75, 80 metre hit, that one. It's a longish boundary down there.
That's a bit of delivery.
Well, it is, isn't it? You can protect those down there, the over-pitch deliveries, but short ones, you can hit it where you like.
Well, the way the Royals are going, they're looking at 128. If they get to 8 and over, they can get to around that 140 region. And that's how they can do it. A freebie into the act.
Well, I'm guessing that's got to be 90 metres. That is a rank half volley outside off, isn't it? But Freddie, well, he couldn't believe his luck. He doesn't need any help, let alone a half volley outside off.
This is what he likes. He likes to free his arms, Shade Afridi. And this gave him all the room he needed.
Well, that's over that second boundary, isn't it? The wire bends into the stairs there, and that wall, that dark wall down the back is 100 metres, I'm told. It wasn't far from that in distance. Mind you, that's coming from Dean Jones, just from the Australian Senior Golf Tour. So obviously his rangefinder's working out there. I'll tell you what a breeze is.
And that's for definite sure. $17 off 10. Angelo Matthews with something to think about. Really not on strike. Present. Fast delivery. And a single to Thurman. Takes the Royals to 88 for 3. 16 from that over. Well, 7 overs remaining, and a couple of good overs there for the Royals. Nagas did have them under some pressure early on, getting regular wickets, but pulling it back together now at 88 for 3. The introduction of Shade Afridi has really picked things up for them. Here comes Iranga. Just a single.
Well, he hit that one too well, wasn't it? Up there in the block hole, but just raced so quickly up to that point region that just a single, and that's quite a big boundary. Yeah, it's amazing what 1 or 2 overs can do for you, but there's that shot I was saying. You see the fielder come in there. Just hit it too well. Miss it, he probably would have got 2. Now they're just trying to manipulate the field here to Afridi. I don't think it matters where you put him if he's in form.
That would be signal wide.
Well, that's not what you want, is it? Probably. I don't think it was so much height. I think it's width here. He backs away. I don't know. It's over shoulder height, I suppose, in an end stance. Close. But it's pretty hard, isn't it, when you see a guy like Afridi coming down the pitch, moving sideways. I mean, what are you going to do? Bowl him a half volley? I don't think so.
That'll be a wide as well, but it gets Afridi off strike.
Yeah, it's amazing. It makes you a little nervous, doesn't it, if you have to run in and bowl to a man like Afridi. Just a bit too much angle there, but like you said, he might have given away 2 runs there with a wide, but, well, with 2 wides in a row, but I don't know. Maybe he's a bit more relieved to get, like you said, Shade Afridi off the strike. Only time will tell.
Sure, he'll find Thurman a lot easier to bowl at. Oh, that's beautifully played, nicely placed. Will it beat him? Manages to get somebody behind it, and looks as if he's done himself a mischief down there on the boundary.
Yeah, I think he's dug his knee, and actually he's got a huge divot down there.
Pereira, I think. Yes, he's done some farming with that knee, and he's not come off too well.
Yeah, it doesn't help when you come to a sudden stop like that, does it? I mean, it's better if you actually skid, but he's jerked in like that, and it could have hurt his knee, could have hurt his hip. He wants to watch he doesn't roll back in that divot, but might lose him as well.
All sorts of things can happen when you get stopped that short. The ligaments in the knee, all sorts of things can happen, and he's really struggling here. This doesn't look too good.
Yeah, it's disappointing, isn't it? He made his ground, 22-year-old, and well, just a little damp. We had some heavy showers, thunderstorm last evening, and well, just come to a very jerky halt, didn't he? And that often doesn't do your cartilages too well in your knees.
Here we go again. Pereira receiving treatment on the boundary. Doesn't appear that he's going to come back on anytime soon. Flexing that knee. Let's have another look at what happens. Stops very sharply as that knee just goes into that soft turf.
I remember seeing Simon Jones do that a few years ago in the Ashes series at Brisbane. Cost him a whole summer, but I think Pereira's in that sort of trouble.
Score brings on to 95.
You wouldn't know about diving in the outfield, do you? You just dived around and found the stumps there, had a rest.
To have you know, I played my first 2 tests. The second, well, against you lot as a fielder. I was out in the covers as a gully.
Can't remember that. I remember you batting.
Yes, I remember you whizzing them past my head as well in Sydney and Adelaide. Now things are looking a little bit better, just giving the bowlers a bit of assistance when they pitch the ball up. It's not really coming onto the bat, so we haven't seen any really good straight hits, for example. Everything has been pretty much square off short stuff. The boundaries that have been hit.
Well, you know, Malinga and guys like Afridi bowling on this, it's not going to. I don't think it's going to change because it's not sunny out there. It's dull.
97 for 3. gonna about to have the 15th over. Then we get into the real business end of the innings, where that acceleration has to come. Royals not with as many runs as they'd like at this point, but pretty well placed with Shaida Freedy at the wicket. Pathirana is going to take it up now. And, you know, I'm just waiting for a name like Smith or Wilson, Tomo, something I can handle.
Or Dujon, yeah. You'll be waiting. Don't go to the umpires either.
Well, I'll get hold of it sooner or later. And this is Pathirana. Bowler.
What's he got? 26 he's had from his 3, so he's going along at 8 and over. He's been one of the more expensive, I suppose, out of the earlier bowlers.
He can look for a Freedy to take it to him. This is trouble, and this could be out.
Well, he seemed to take an eternity to turn there, didn't he, Shaida Freedy? He took off. He's probably got, what, a third of the way down the pitch, at a guess. It just looked like slow motion and trying to get around to get back.
He thought he was safe. He didn't seem in a hurry to come back. That's out. There's no question about that. And this is going to be a big blow to the Royals.
Well, it seemed to take a bit of time, didn't it? But it's not going to take too much time to give him out on that replay. So, unfortunately, boom, boom, goes bye-bye. And maybe that might put a dim to their aspirations at the moment. So, 98 for 4.
Tried to cut that one. Couldn't get it past the man at point and just took off. Didn't get any response from his partner, so it's got to go. 98 for 4. Chamara Silva, the new batsman, replacing Afridi. Off the mark. Think about 2 and then perish that thought.
And Silva's out there because of Afridi, a misjudged attempt there, casual stroll down the pitch and then just couldn't get back in time. So a bit of a suicide there. Laughlin's the thrower, and there was never a run in that one.
A good piece of work from Ben Laughlin. And a single. That brings up the 100. Really going to have to gun it over the next 5. They're going to get up to what we reckon is a par score here, about 140.
Yeah, I just think they're going to need that douche 140. It just gives you that little bit of a target to bowl out. It's been slow going, the outfield's slow, the wicket's a bit slowish. So you still have to bowl well, but it's going to be good fielding to help them out as well. Crowd enjoying this, the inaugural Mahindra Sri Lanka Premier League. The Ruhuna Royals winning the toss and batting, and it's been a little bit of a struggle.
No run off the last ball. We've had 15 overs. It's 101 for 4. the Royals find themselves behind. We've got 5 overs left, and to take you through that excitement, it will be Ramiz Raja and Roshan Abassi.
Thanks, Jeffrey. Goes for the drive. It has been a challenging strip to bat on. On appearance from a distance, Roshan, it appeared a typical Premadasa pitch. A little bit of gloss, no grass covering, few cracks here and there. But the ball hasn't really come up on to the bat the way we were expecting it to.
Yeah, that's true. I think the batsmen have struggled to play their strokes. Chamara Silva in particular is a player who loves the ball onto the bat, and so does Thirimana. Really, Royals had a batting lineup that could have enjoyed themselves on a better looking pitch.
Change of pace. Will he find the gap? It's well done at shot fine. Ahmed Shahzad was the fielder.
That's T.M. Sampath. For viewers, that's the younger brother of Tilakaratne Dilshan, who's one of the reserves. A good piece of fielding. Another very talented cricketer. He can bowl off spin, can feel like that, can wicket keep. Fine batsman. Hasn't found a place in this side.
Nice and full. He'll pinch a single. Direct hit. Misses the stumps. The ball has gone away for more. Extra run conceded. Running between the wickets has been good. It's turning out to be an excellent third run. Good cricket.
Good understanding. Chamara Silva and Lahiru Thirimana. And they need every possible run here. We've been talking about past scores in the region of 160. I don't see them getting anywhere close to the Royals. They might be happy with the score of around 142. That's if they go at 8-0 from here. But a lot will depend on this pair, Ramesh. Thirimana and Chamara Silva.
Works it away towards the offside. The initial movement was to put it away through the leg side, but he's batted really sensibly. Thirimana. He's got a good head on his shoulders, young and pretty artistic. Good left-hand option for Sri Lanka in the middle order. Very good strike rate. If you look at the state of the pitch, the batting has been tough. A shot and wide, given as a wide. Trying a few things out there. Lachlan floating the ball up and shorting the length on that last occasion.
Well, he's been pretty successful by trying to take the pace of the ball on this occasion. Really shortening the length, looking to bang it, giving it that extra effort. Certainly why this pitch doesn't really lend itself to that kind of bowling. Rami said it's not been easy to bat on. This pitch doesn't really lend itself to that kind of bowling. Rami said it's not been easy to bat on.
Backs it with a slow one on the pads. Runs, extras conceded, at least 2. Seven runs from the over so far, so turning out to be a good one.
They need a few runs like this, at least singles, twos. They haven't been getting the boundaries, Ruhuna Royals. Plenty of twos and singles if they want them.
Attempted Yorker, finds the field at point, so a dot ball to end the over. It's 110 for 4. Right, there's a little bit of break for that strategic timeout. You get the support staff involved in the strategic timeout, which can only be good because they will discuss the feel of the game with the players, so get practically involved in the situation. Lassit Malinga involved in a bit of discussion, and 4 wickets have gone down. Finch went early for 14. Jayawardene 15 from 16 balls, had a poor start but then gained a little bit of momentum. Harris was undone by Aranga for 19. Tremane has looked outstanding on a slow track, has looked good on 31. Afridi was run out for 18.
Well, the bowling, the seam bowlers have looked good, Aranga and Albitigala, but Pathiran had gone for a few runs, but still not a bad rate of runs being considered. Ajantha Mendes coming back, just 2 overs, and Lachlan has been the weak link. He's gone at more than 10.
It's a lovely setup. The lights are breathing fire. Crowd is in. A little bit of cloud cover now trying to envelop the cricket ground, but it is a beautiful setting. The stadium was redone, refurbished during the World Cup that was staged here. Looks a pretty picture.
Yeah, it's one of the best stadiums Sri Lanka has, and yes, Ramesh, the Mahindra SLPL is so important. It's in its inaugural year, and all Sri Lankans will be hoping that this is going to be a huge success, and it's going to profit every person, including the players.
Mendes on the move. What he'll do, Roshan, he'll expand the talent net for the selectors, because there's some young cricketers who've not really been seen at this level, so they'll get to know their temperament, whether they can survive at the top level or not. And every team has to field a couple of under-19 players, and that's why in the draft pick they were the preferred options and got picked very early by all the franchises. Oh, beautifully done. Now the fielding standard generally has been outstanding. On a tricky outfield, the fielders have done really well.
That's Charmin Aranga. Did dive, excellent stop. Chamara Silva timed it well, but look at the dive. Great commitment, definitely prevented a boundary. That's what T20 cricket will do to you.
A little wide. Played away nicely through the offside. There's a question mark on his fitness, Mendes, whether he was available to play in Mahindra Sri Lanka Premier League 2012 edition or not, but he's made good recovery.
Yeah, he was under a cloud, that's true. He was carrying a back injury, but thankfully this is a sign, this is something that all Sri Lankans wanted to see. Ajantha Mendes back to full fitness. Look at his record. Such a brilliant player. I remember that 6 for 16 against Australia. That was at Pallekele. And he's generally been on song, been a very fine bowler, just coming back into top cricket again. So he'll take some time. He's a bit rusty. Hopefully he'll be all right.
There's a little bit of bat involved, I think. But such bowlers can never go out of fashion. The likes of Mendes and Said Ajmal and Narayan of West Indies, because they do something extra with the ball. They're unorthodox in their manners and therefore pretty much watchable. They are inside edge ball ballooning up in the air. Mushfiq trying to get it, but falling short of the keeper's grasp. That's a big one. That's gone. That's 6. Magnificently struck. That's the way to go and handle Mendes.
Chamara Silva is such a fine player. He got 1,000 runs in the recent domestic season. He's been in very good form. Just look at this shot. Lovely, lovely use of the feet. And timed the ball. There was no pace in it. He made all the pace. Timing was excellent. And look at it. Look where it went. Over the boundary, maximum.
Goes for the sweep, will pick up at least a single. The ball is attacked by the man in the deep. Good fielding. And it's 120 for 4. Jayawardene effort was a brief one. 15. Harris and Jayawardene were involved in a 22-run partnership. The partnerships in T20 cricket are smaller in denominations. 41 being the best between Afridi and Tremane, just held the middle order together. Their effort. Slow delivery, that'll be taken, should be taken at mid-on, and it's Lachlan who's grabbed the ball. It's a good catch, easy catch in the end, but the wicket has gone down, that of Chamra Silva, who's shaping up well.
Clever bowling by Shamin Deranga. He's been mixing it up quite well. That was a slow delivery, and Chamra Silva was committed to a shot. Played it far, far too early. And another wicket, an important wicket for Royals. Take a look at this. Look at the slower delivery, cutting that delivery with his fingers, and Silva was onto that shot too early. Easily taken by Lachlan. Gone for 14. It's 120 for 5.
Left-hander is on strike. Tremane gets a single. It wasn't picked up cleanly at point. Nagenahira will be pretty shut up by this dismissal. Chamra Silva was hitting the ball nicely and crisply. Couldn't pick up the slow one. Nagenahira. The blue flags are out once again. They've got a decent support here, but have a look at this swipe from Lasith Malinga. Missed at bottom edge and hitting the stumps, and he's gone. It's the first bowler for Lasith Malinga. The captain is gone for naught. It's 121 for 6. Wahab Riaz is the new man in. So it's Dilroy Pereira. Lasith Malinga, the captain, promoting himself to be part of the action. Didn't happen for him.
He's looking to hit it in his customary style. Loves to go over mid-wicket. Inside edge onto the leg stump. Dilroy Pereira has played for Sri Lanka, has opened the batting, was on a tour to South Africa and Zimbabwe with the A team, so he can bat, but he's been batting in different positions for Sri Lanka. Now at this moment he's batting pretty low, and also bowled good off spin. Ruhuna will need his batting skills here.
Field point is pushed in, and it's 121 for 6. Tremane is holding his own in the middle order with a good 34. Pereira is his partner. Bangs it, finds the fielder at long off. He's got it. The left-hander is gone after batting well, and well, another wicket goes down. It's a good catch.
Well, this was a poor decision by Thirumanne. Ruhuna Royals needed him, and he was batting sensibly, you said. But again, the lack of pace, going down the pitch, really not having enough pace to deal with. And a good catch by Sampath at long off. So big blow for Royals. Thirumanne, the batsman, out. Gone for 34. It's 121 for 7.
Vahabrias strikes it big. First ball. In fact, this is Pereira who's hit one out of the park. What a good strike. Gloriously done over mid-wicket.
Well, the second six of Ajantha Mendis. Chamara Siva got one in the last over. Now this is Dilruwan Pereira's turn. He can bat. Pereira has a good technique, has a good record. Useful to be there.
Good cricket, good thinking. Hit a six, get a single. Vahabrias is now on strike. Trying to make out what he's saying. Probably telling him not to get out. Get a run, get to the other end. There was always going to be a question whether he understood him properly or not. Obviously, whatever was told to him didn't really matter to Vahabrias because he had a mind of his own handling Mendis. That's quite a strange way of getting out. Have a look at this effort.
Amazing. That's the word. To short extra cover, no pace in the ball. And he would have been hoping he will be hitting it behind square, but instead, out for naught, 128 for 8. Dhananjay De Silva is the new batsman, the under-21 player in the side. Schoolboy from Gaul, Richmond College. On the verge of playing under-19 cricket for Sri Lanka. Certainly thought of very highly. Get off the mark. 129 for 8.
Nagenahira will be pretty happy with the end result. They bowled splendidly, used the conditions well. And if they can restrict them below 150, it'll be kind of a battle won. Last over in progress, last 5 balls to come. 130 for 8. Ruhuna need maximum from Pereira and De Silva.
Not going to be easy. This pitch doesn't lend itself to stroke play, so.
That's a good shot and well fielded at mid-off. In fact, long off really had to run across to field it. He did well.
Couple of runs. They look a happy bench. Reasonable job. Want to keep the Ruhuna lads, Ruhuna Royals, under 140 if they can. It's still 132. They got 4 balls to go.
attempted off-cutter has been pushed hard and long on in business. Direct hit, and it would have been close. Ahmed Shahzad with a good pickup in return.
Good running by the batsmen Pereira and De Silva. As always, Dilruan Pereira's call, wanting to come back for two. He's the experienced player in this partnership. Ruhuna Royals will want him on strike as much as he can.
That's a good dot delivery. Any dot ball at any stage during a T20 effort is a good one.
So just 2 balls left in the Ruhuna Royals innings. And the question is, Rameez, have they got enough?
Well, the Ruhunas have the bowling effort, the bowling firepower. Lasith Malinga, Shahid Afridi, Wahab Riaz. It's a good bowling combo. Another dot delivery. It's been a good day out at the office for Lachlan. Well, that effort has been referred by the leg umpire, the keeper Mushfiq, rattling the stumps, and he's looking at the big screen for the first thing to consider here is whether it was a legal delivery or not. He's okay. I think he's gone. I think he's struggling to get that back into the crease. It's on the line, I think, if at all. And the ball has shattered the stumps. The bails are off, and the batsman could be off as well. Now this will give a clear vision of what happened. Yes, I think he'll not get the benefit of the doubt. A shot at the crease, a languid effort, a casual effort. Decision pending is out. So Mushfiqur Rahim has done a fair bit of magic. He couldn't believe it in the end, because it looked all very casual.
Dilruan Pereira, another big swing and a miss. Was wanting to steal a bye if he could, but this is what happened. The underarm flick by Mushfiqur Rahim hitting the stumps, so he's gone for 11, 134 for 9.
Taranga Lakshita is that one high up in the air. Ahmed Shahzad is trying to navigate himself underneath that one. He takes a good easy catch. The fielding in the last part of the innings has been outstanding. Some good catches, and so Ruhuna will be just a touch disappointed with 134 on the board. They started off promisingly on a difficult pitch. They end up on a disappointing note. Team bowled out of the last ball. The catch was taken by Ahmed Shahzad, and they're done and dusted for 134.
Well, they still should fancy their chances considering the bowling lineup they have. 134 by no means is a small score considering how the pitch is played. It's not been the easiest to bat on. The ball hasn't come on. Lots of slow balls being bowled, and Ruhuna being dismissed off the last ball of the innings. So they're pretty happy, Nagenahira Nagas. Why not? They've had a good job, and certainly the bowlers have had a good day in the office.
Can't say about the batsmen though, because they tried hard on a pitch that looked good but turned out to be just a bit.
So that's up there, isn't it, Dino? A lot of runs from well, not so many matches, and well, they've got to be up against the opposition captain in Malinga. He's going to be up there trying to get early poles.
Yeah, and he's got a bit of a niggle still with his knee. He's had awful knee problems throughout the last few years. He's been everywhere, been down to Australia trying to try to eradicate the knee problem. I know you've got a knee problem yourself, Jeffrey, and about to have a knee replacement soon, but he's not as bad, Nick, as you are, thankfully.
He's not as old as I am either. He's got the same colour hair.
What, grey? Here we go. First ball for Malinga on the pads, and typical start there. Doesn't make the ball bounce much at all. Hard to get under it.
Yeah, it's imperative that they really, the bowling side this is, really contain them in these early overs. As you know, the field's up for the first 6, not much to defend, so it all, I think, in mind depends on this first half dozen as to who's going to win this one.
Yeah, they like to get rid of Shazad first, and then there's Travis Burt, Angelo Matthews, Musfiqur Rahim, all good players at this level. Oh, it's by G. I tell you what, he has broken more bats in the world, this fella, than any bowler that's going around. He loves bowling Yorkers, and he's very, very hard to get away.
Yeah, as we said earlier, it's not a pitch you want to drop men short at all or give any room. But the old Yorker, even if you do give a little bit of room, it's still pretty hard to knock it away, as it was shown then. That's pace. Well, he's just signalling to his third man, and I'm not quite sure what he meant, but he hasn't moved him.
Oh,
this is a superb over so far, but we're going to have to do it from both ends.
yeah, and I think they have to bowl them out too, Jeff, to win this game. And they need, it's all very well getting the run rate down, but I think they need to get a few wickets as well. Been a great start. And got it through. Now that might go for 4. There'll be a big chase here. They're running in pairs. He should slide and knock it up for the fieldsman, as he does. And only 2. So good fielding there. Saved a single. End of the over. After 1 over, it's 2 without loss. Welcome back, everyone. What a day it's been. A really good start here for the Sri Lankan Cricket Board and for their first ever Mahindra Sri Lankan Premier League. Taranga Lakshita comes on here and let it go. Not a bad economy rate. You'd like it to be around 7. Has got 5 to 16. Gets a wicket once every match as well, but you need that economy rate down. Bowling to Shazad. Oh, and that's a poor start. Wide ball.
Yeah, he's tall, this guy. I was watching him warm up. It looks like he's got a little bit of zip about it. This pitch or testing with his zip, he's got to get the length right.
The fast bowlers, they love the gold chains, don't they? A bit of gold around his neck there.
He's got the gold numbers as well, Bjorn.
Oh, that's worth a shout, and it's good night from him. What a wicket, what a start. A big start indeed. Lakshita gets the big wicket on Shazad, LBW, and that would have knocked them all over.
See, you just bagged him about his gold chain. He heard your batsman up there. He thought, I'll show that Dean Jones. Ooh, a little bit middle and leggish, wasn't it? Tried to whip it away and didn't quite get a hold of it. Full right up in the block hole. Umpire didn't have to really make a hard decision there. 3 runs on the board and the first wicket's gone.
Welcome back here. The first wicket has fallen here. And now Travis Burt. Oh, and that's off the pad. Oh, he's given that leg wide. See, I thought it actually come off, and they get two here. I thought it'd come off the batsman's leg. Need to have a little look at this. Let's have a look at the dismissal first. You think this might have missed leg?
It looked a little bit inish. Well, it's going to hit leg, isn't it, there? Middle and leg. You've got to give that out. You should be missing them on this pitch.
Yeah, that's dead for me. That's good night.
I wonder if this is going to follow the pattern. The first ball was a wide, then a wicket. Next ball was a wide. Can he do it again? Better delivery. He got it right this time. He's a left-hander. He's bowling to. Travis Burt. Now another Australian in here. And this guy is a big hitter.
And look at the guns on him. Big guns. And he's from Tasmania, the home of David Boone and Ricky Ponting and co. Look at those guns he's got. He can smoke at this point. Bowling good areas as well.
He's got arms on him like Popeye, hasn't he, the batsman?
I built up Shazad too, put the commentator's kiss on him. Said he's going to go out and make some runs. Sure enough, gets knocked over for duck. So well done. Another guy I've got. Well, in the air, and they should get one at least.
Didn't take long to get down there, third man, did it? Smashed that one on the front foot, square drive, you call it.
Catch us live on the webcast on the YouTube there as well. Or you can visit the website there, Sri Lankan Premier League. Best time to bat right now when the ball's hard coming onto the bat. You need to hurt the bowlers. As the balls get softer here and the match goes further in progress, I think it gets harder to hit. Forward defence. A very important time now for all countries around the world. They've been watching how these pitches play. Jeff, because we've got the World Cup, T20 World Cup coming up next month. Very important for the Sri Lankan players. Australians, no doubt, will be looking at how Travis Burt will play in this as well. So there's a lot of things at stake in this very important tournament.
Yeah, it's all good gauges, Dino. Like you say, people say we have a lot of T20, but you don't have enough when the competitions come around, do you?
In the air, over the top, pick the bones out of that. And it goes for 4. Wow. Look who's boss now. End of the over. It's 11 for 1. Welcome back here. There's the Nagas strike rates. Look at Shazad, 137.5. Didn't do too good today out for a duck. Burt, 138. Matthews, 116. Pereira down there as well. Patalana, 133.6. So they're the levels that most of the guys like to get at.
There's only 3 under 100 there, Dino. That's pretty handy on their strike rates. The others are pretty hefty ones too.
And it's a big test here for Malinga as well as a skipper. It's his first time as captain, under a bit of pressure, mediocre total, so it'll be interesting how he utilises his bowlers. That'll be a wide. Now this is the point I really don't understand in the game. I know Malinga likes to bowl the death, but he's bowled 1 over. And he takes himself off. Pereira, good economy rate of 6.4. And he'd be looking to hurt him down the ground, I dare say, hitting nice and straight or maybe over mid-off. He'd be eyeing those boundaries up there. There he is, the skipper. Yeah, it's not as easy walking down a fine leg and just having a rest now, is it? Yeah. Oh, you're looking, there's a quick single there. And they should make it.
Were you referring to me or Malinga there? I think he might have the slower bowler on too, knowing that Travis Burton likes the ball coming on a little bit, especially early in his innings. You know, he just might want him to try and hit something that's not there, especially when the pitch is a little slow.
I like to get them 2 or 3 down early, though. I like to bowl your best bowlers now, trying to fix the game up now. No run there. I don't really understand this tactic. They do this around the world. Like, you bowl a good over and get taken off. If a batsman hits 16 runs off 1 over, you don't take him off and can't bat the next over, can you?
I'd like to bowl 2 overs as a fast bowler.
The modern game, modern thinking. They're looking for 2, and they won't get it.
Yeah, stop-start a little bit hard, and they crank it up to just 6 deliveries, go off, and then have to. I mean, you've got to be on the ball each time you come back on. I mean, I know it's only 4 overs, but
trust me, he's looking to go over mid-off here. If he gives him any room outside off stump, he's going to go there. There it is. Bang. 4. Pick the bones. Gone. That's where he's looking to hurt him. Good batting. Taking a risk early. That's something that the Royals didn't do early. The Nagas are on top here.
Geez, he drills this one, doesn't he? Good use of the feet there. Tried to pin it a bit wider, the bowler, hoping he could miss-hit it. Yeah, that just hit the middle of the bat like a rocket.
Oh, and he's worried. He doesn't know where to bowl now. He's in all sorts of trouble here. This is why he shouldn't bring a spinner on. Should have bowled himself for me. Now, all of a sudden, momentum's gone towards the Nagas, and they're on top here. Bowls it outside off stump. He might go again. Oh, he gets it away, and he'll go for 4. So they're on top here now. Another boundary. 3 overs gone, 23 for 1. .23 for 1 after 3 overs now, and the Nagas are really on top here at this stage. Look at the Royals were 9 for no loss at this. At this time, made a very mediocre total, 134. Now another bowling change. Wahab Riaz, very good player, this bloke. Can move it around, but again they need to get wickets here, I dare say, to get the run rate back. Dilshan there, double header. They're getting themselves ready here, playing the next game. Be watching how this pitch plays. There's Bradley Hodge there in the front, new haircut too, commonly known as Bunky, because he used to sleep in a bunk when he was a kid up to the age of 24. Who does that? But anyway, he did. That's the nickname.
Yeah, he's going to be up to be on the ball here. Riaz. Nice action. Tall guy. And he's going to have to mix it up with Burt. Looking, he's just a little bit dangerous in these first few deliveries. That's what he's done so far. 55, 62 wickets, pretty good there. Economy rates there. Pretty good stats.
I'll be looking to get a fruity on. Boom, boom. You've got to try to get a wicket now. You're going to lose the game from here in the next few overs. They need to try to arrest the momentum away from the Nagas. Swing and a miss outside off stump.
Yeah, change up pace there. That's what he's going to have to do. Mix it against. You see it out the side of his hand. It's good seam for one that come out the side of your hand. And not much bounce. Made it difficult there for Burt to try and swat.
Riaz with the number 47 on his back, which is a prime number. I wonder what number you would have picked, Tomo, when you were in your days.
42, I think, just coming to my head.
Number of no balls you bowled per innings. That might go for 4. How good a shot was that? Oh, dived and well fielded down there. And I'll get 2.
Bit harsh, Dino.
Was your run up 42 steps long?
I don't know, I can't remember that. Never did. We just run in and let it go. Bit like Malinga.
Burt 12 from 10. Ball's face. Sundara starting to get going now. He's got 8 from 11 ball's face. If he drops it short, I have no doubt that Travis Burt will be eyeing off the mid-wicket boundary.
Riaz is asking for a change here. Not quite sure. He wants his catcher moving a little wider and his third man finer.
Oh, he'd be disappointing with that. I'll tell you one thing I'll be doing if I was Malinga. I'll be making sure that Boom Boom will bowl the next over for me. Dan Harris there. There he is, waiting.
Yeah, not much to protect, is there? I agree with you a bit there. They've got to get a couple of early poles. They've got one, and then they let it slip a bit, took the pressure off.
Dead set superstar. Wonderful, one of the best spinners in the world today. Oh, well bowled, but it'll be a wide. The thought was there.
I'd like to see how wide it was. I know it's short and just hung there as a slower ball. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, it is terrible. Hung there as a slower ball. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, it is terrible.
Silly ball like that. Anyway, he's got to finish it off properly here now, Riaz. Oh, he's looking for that mid-wicket boundary. Oh, I can smell a boundary. Come on, skipper, get a Freddie on if you want to win the game. 27 for 1 after 4. Well, 27 for 1, and is it a time to bring on your superstar? And it is. Shahid Boom Boom Afridi coming on to bowl here, and they need a wicket, and they need a wicket quick. So all of a sudden, this game's got in there. He is the superstar, the way he spins the ball in his hand. Look at the body language. Age of 32. Feels like he's been around forever. Look at those numbers.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that. He's 32, that's right. It seems like he has played for a long, long time. And he has, because he started young.
Quick single on the leg side. I'll tell you one thing. Just be wary of his quicker ball. The Golden comes out about 135 to 140 kilometres an hour.
Yeah, it does zip it through. Bowls a lot of wrong uns, a lot of toppies.
Beautifully bowled. Again, these players of today, the modern day players that play in so many different T20 leagues. Freddie, of course, played in the Bangladesh Premier League. He played for the Melbourne Renegades, and now he's playing for the Melbourne Thunder. Oh, sorry, Sydney Thunder. Next year, playing the IPL for sure next year. Which team he'll get picked up, who knows? But I dare say it'll cost them a penny or a rupee. They know something's happening. No one's talking there. Just controls everything, Shahid Afridi. Things happen when he's got the ball in his hand. Oh, there, he didn't pick that at all. Beautifully bowled.
No, that's right. Summers cricket, Tino. He's got so many bags of tricks up his sleeve. I think a pitch like this helps him too, you know, when it holds up so much. And then, like you say, he's got that much pace when he lets one go quicker.
Oh, there might be 2 there, and they'll get them. He'd be disappointed with that. End of the over. 5 overs gone. It's 31 for 1. And there's the comparisons there between the two. Yes, so right now the Nagas are definitely on top, as you can see there. Just holding it together, these two players, particularly Bert, a very experienced player, knows how to keep this momentum going towards them. And to take you through the next 5 overs, it's Rami Raja and Roshan Abasinja.
Thanks, Dino. To win 104, balls left 90. 31 for 1. It's not always the fancy teams that win T20 games. Babriaz features in a fancy side and he's put away because of an outside edge for a 4. Looks just a little bit roughed up and a little frustrated by that shot.
Well, Travis Burt will enjoy the extra pace of Babriaz. That went off an outside edge, but still this pitch doesn't have the type of pace batsmen we like to deal with, play with, and anything quicker onto the bat. Even off an outside edge, it will fly to the boundary just like that. The outfield is also not very fast.
Getting the benefit of the doubt, the batsman, the ball possibly drifting down the leg side. He's got pace, but he's got to make use of that pace by bowling line and wicket to wicket.
Here it was going down the leg side and possibly the height, but definitely going down the leg side, that's for sure. He was looking to flick it over square leg. Got the feeling that there was a sound, so possibly an inside edge as well. But this is a good rate for Nagenahira Nagas. They're going at almost 7 and over.
That ball hit the bat and hit it quite hard. He's a very good option, Mahabriaz. His left arm, so he'll get that angle, and he'll, because of his pace, he always be considered as a good hard opponent, because he's a wicket taker on the day. Number 47. Slow delivery, and it's fielded at a wide gully, which could be precisely for that brand of ball.
Well, the Nagas not having a great target, as it were, 100 runs of 86 balls, very gettable in T20 cricket. A form of game where you'll average 7 to 8 runs and over. But this pitch, as I've been telling you, is a bit different. It's been slow, it's been sluggish, it hasn't come onto the bat, the outfield hasn't been the best. Hasn't really travelled too much, so Ruhuna Royals will always fancy their chances.
Wanted to hit it big through the offside. The first couple of wins are going to be important for a team in this Mahindra SLPL, because that will obviously provide them with a good platform to win and also develop that winning momentum, which is so critical. Most of the sides will be weighing up each other in the first part of the Mahindra SLPL. So if you can crack a win, it will benefit that particular side for the rest of the race. That's a good ball. Nice and full. Bowl it with pace. Single conceded. It's 36 for 1. Babriaz none for 9. Jasundra is on 11. Burt on a good 18. He's hit quite a few attractive shots. The guys who are joining us just a little bit late in the piece. Ruhuna ended up with 134. Nagenahira on track, 36 for 1 after 6. It's another bowling change here. Lakshita coming on to bowl. gets played away, square through the offside for a single. He's looked good, the left-hander. Very smooth through the offside, can build the ball hard. Four dot deliveries, and dots are going to be critical for a good bowling spell. Slow delivery, cannot get it tossed. Man at cover, Shahid Afridi with a good lunge.
Waka Yunis and Upul Chandana, national players of Pakistan and Sri Lanka. That was a slower delivery. Udaru Jayasundara, the left-hander, the opener, former Sri Lanka under-19 player, was on a tour, a tour to South Africa and Zimbabwe just recently. Pretty anxious, wanting a few wickets here.
There's that change of length and pace from Lasith Malinga. That's why it's so difficult to attack against, because you're never sure as a batsman what you can get from him. He'll surprise you, shock you with so many variations.
The way he bowled against India by looking to pitch the ball up, went for a few runs, but in one particular game was looking to bowl short and was extremely successful. And as you said, Ramesh, he can certainly vary his lines and lengths in particular.
Another short one, it's a good one. Batsman ducking underneath that one. It's a good ploy against a youngster. It's a huge stage for the left-hander. He's only, what, in his early 20s. Jayasundara has looked good, 25 from 25 balls. And Lasith Malinga testing him out with a couple of short ones.
Yeah, this will test young Udaru Jayasundara. Just 21 plus. But he will not want to take too many chances against Malinga. He will try to survive.
Will this be taken? Lasith Malinga has given Ruhuna a major breakthrough. The partnership is broken. The captain does it himself. He was brought back into the action because to disengage the couple, and he's done exactly that. He's uncoupled the pair.
Well, excellent bowling. The bouncer followed up by a slower delivery, and Jayasundara deceived. Not timing it again. Good catch by Dhananjay De Silva, another youngster, under 21 player in the Ruhuna side. So a big wicket. Jayasundara gone for 25. It's 56 for 2.
Angelo Matthews is perched at the non-striker's end. What a good cricketer he is. Terrific batsman under pressure. Lasith Malinga has picked up his first wicket. Goes full. Gets carved away for a single at least by Bird. He comes back running hard for the second. Good running between the wickets. So it's 58 for 2 after 9. Sundar looked good for his 25. Bird is on 24 and now has become an instrumental player in this line. good sharp single taken. Matthews is off the mark. Shahid Afridi could be categorized as a leg spinning Malinga because he's got so many variations like Lassit Malinga. This is how the left-hander Jayasundara was picked up by a man at long gone. Well positioned, well stationed.
That was a big wicket because both batsmen looking good. But Afridi and Lassit Malinga bowling in tandem. This is going to be a tough time for the batsmen. They're both highly experienced players.
Shahid Afridi, they're shouting to the fielder, save one. Because singles give you the momentum, and it's all about cutting the momentum at this stage for the Ruhuna. Make sure that the fielders in the ring act properly and act fast.
Yeah, the Royals will have to make sure that they got the right combination in the ring. Again, wanted a single. But Afridi has been good with his length. Not bowled anything short. He's bowled around that off stump to the right-hander. And also looked to spin the ball away. Takes a bit of turn.
Another quick single taken. He's got this awkward angle, Shahid Afridi, where the batsman cannot hit him through the offside. That ball dips into the stumps and then shapes away because on a rough pitch he'll get it to spin also. So a very difficult customer. Shifting the man at shot fine on the offside. Bowled it wide. The attempted wrong one. Possibly not picked up by the left-hander.
Yeah, but look at the variety Shahid Afridi has. That was definitely the googly. Too wide. He was looking to hit it away square on the offside.
Good football from Burt. Went back, used the crease, played it away with his wrist towards the onside. Doesn't look to be overawed by the man. After 10, it's 62 for 2. So 10 overs gone, 62 for the loss of 2 wickets. Take you further, we've got Jeffrey Dujon and Ruslan.
Thank you, Rameez. That's where we are at. Halfway stage of the second innings. The game has just changed slightly. Taranga Lakshita. Good length. That's the length you want to be
Straight on the stumps. If he misses, you hit.
He's mixing the bowlers up well, Lassit Malinga. He's held a couple back. His balls, overs, got a good over from Shahid Afridi, and now he's back to the others. And he's doing a great job.
He certainly is. But that equation, 73 from 59 balls, you would still back the batting team, having lost just 2 wickets to get these runs. Nagas haven't shown too much urgency. They've been rotating the strike well, but a couple of boundaries would make things a bit more comfortable for them, I reckon. And that's a wasted delivery. That should have been hit into the street.
Attempted slow ball going wrong, but yet just did enough. It dipped just enough not to be called a no ball.
But it had that baseball height. Should have been smacked into right field.
But this game can change very fast.
It's just a matter of an over. As we've seen just now, the last 2 overs have actually brought that game back for the Royals, and hence the run rate, the required run rate is now well above 7.
And they haven't really been very good, the Nagas, at putting away the bad deliveries. There have been a number that they should have scored off. So putting pressure on themselves by just not capitalizing on the few bad deliveries that they've gotten. And the screws being tightened, even though they've only lost the 2 wickets. The Royals have been tightening the screws. They have been bowling tight, and neither of his batsmen, Bert in particular, who has faced 34 balls from his 27, has really been able to flow as such. Another good one.
Another slow one, and also much fuller. Angelo Matthews is new at the wicket. He will take a little bit of time to find his timing. We've seen a lot of batsmen struggle on this sluggish pitch, and that's why this equation is becoming trickier by the moment. Lasith Malinga also has great options up his sleeve. Wahab Riaz, Shahid Afridi, even himself, and even Dilruwan Pereira. He's played for Sri Lanka in T20s. Done a great job. He's got 5 frontline bowlers to take him through. Another slow delivery, and just the 1 run off the 11th over. Nagenahira Nagas are now 63 for 2. Taranga Lakshit doing a wonderful job, just following up a couple of overs from Lasith Malinga and another tight run from Shahid Afridi. You couldn't ask for anything more than that. That's where we are at. Nothing too much in it, but yet the Nagas know how much they need and they can pace it out. Afridi gets that wrong, and so does Prasanna Jayawardena. And the pressure that was built over the last couple of overs just thrown away.
Well, this doesn't touch anything. It's a go for buys.
That'll mean 5 runs, Duj.
That's right. This is where I have to lay some of the blame on Travis Burt's shoulders. He's been there too long now to be. He's played and missed a lot. He's missed opportunities to score that he should have capitalized on. And here again, this one was there for the hitting, there for the taking, and just couldn't get the maximum out of it.
But that's the way to play him. Play Shahid Afridi as he would play a fast bowler. That means keep hitting down the line. If he does turn one, that will be much slower. Might give you the opportunity to adjust. If you look for the spin, the faster one gets you in trouble.
He's not really a big spinner on the ball, is he? He tends to roll it. So it's always safest when you go down the wicket or look to hit him between long off and straightish long on. It's another wide. So the Royals helping the Nagas here with some errant bowling.
Hits it well into the gap, and he'll get 4. He's doing just what you wanted, Jeffrey.
Well, this is what he should have been doing a long time ago. He's been in long enough to really put away anything short. This was very short, and powerful shoulders, picked a good spot.
He'll find the fielder. There's a fielder in the deep, yet the damage has been done in this over. They've got the momentum once again. 13 runs off the 5 balls of Afridi's over. There's been 6 wides. And it's such a disappointment because
very good competitors, Shahid Afridi, but it's been bad bowling. Not exactly good batting. There's Angelo Matthews. Make sure that he keeps the scoreboard ticking. At the end of 12, the Nagas are 77 for 2.
Well, you have to say that that over brought the Royals right back into this. It's going to be hard from here now, or rather the Nagas. It's going to be hard for the Royals to stop them at this point. Lots of wickets in hand.
.48 balls, 58 to win. That's what the Nagas need, but it's not good signs out there. The ground staff already with the covers, as we do see a steady shower at the moment. 24 covers used right around the ground. They'll converge from every angle and make sure that the playing field is totally covered and protected. That's not what we need. It's not a break in the game.
No, we really don't need the rain now, but it's coming a little bit heavier, and the ground staff not taking any chances are on the way out to cover the playing area. Really unfortunate. Things were setting up nicely for a good conclusion here.
Well, Dr. Lewis, calculations will need to be brought out. If we can extend play for half an hour, that's all that we can. And all that's required in a T20 game is 5 overs from either side. Well, the Nagas, good start from Jaya Sundara, made 25 off 26. Ahmed Shehzad just couldn't get going out very first ball, but Birds held it together with the skipper. 77 for 2 then. The bowling shared. Lasit Malinga got the all-important breakthrough, not gone for any runs at all. Taranga Lakshita picked up the early wicket. Ruhuna Royals, 134 they made. They really did struggle, but the Nagas are well placed at this stage. At the end of 12, 77 for 2.
We're going to show you some highlights, but this isn't one of them.
They really did struggle early, the Royals, but managed to get a few boundaries away. The first wicket to fall, that was Aaron Finch, Ajanta Mendes' first over, put them under pressure. Those are not balls that you want to bowl in T20 cricket. We did see a few good shots over the top. Prasanna Jayawardena joined in, couldn't really get the momentum. Elvitikala picked him up though, right in front. Couldn't really get the momentum. Elvitikala picked him up though, right in front. But Dan Harris, he played some wonderful shots, didn't he?
It's just not for long enough. Bowled off his inside edge.
Afridi came in earlier together with Tirimana. They brought about some momentum and hope of a very competitive score.
This was a tremendous shot from Shahid Afridi. Then he got out. Got it straight to point. Partner didn't respond to his call. Sent him back and he was out, run out. That was a big wicket. Slowed things down.
Chaminda Ranga kept picking up wickets, the slow ball doing the trick. Lasit Malinga promoted himself but just couldn't continue from where he left off against India. But this is where they lost their way. They kept losing wickets.
This was hit hard and high but not far enough. And this was Wahab. Very strange shot. And field for run out. And it was hidden out. This one was just high, didn't really go anywhere. Catch taken, and that ended the innings.
Steady drizzle falling as yet. Then the run chase didn't start well.
This was plumb in front. Was a bit of hitting early on. Just Travis Burt still there. Very strong square of the wicket. The runs were coming in different ways. There's some pretty healthy slogging. And this was the wicket, first wicket. Malinga getting Sundara to pull out that long on. Travis Burt has continued to keep things ticking over, but that's been all brought to an end now with the showers that we're having, and maybe you could tell me how long they're going to last, Russell. I have no idea.
No, we'll be off for a while. It'll take a while to get the covers off too, Jude. And on the Duckworth-Lewis score, the past score after 12 overs is 72, and the Nagas are ahead by 5 runs. And now, just think about the Shahid Afridi over, the 11th over, which went for 14 runs just before the rains came down.
Could have all gone right there, but this is the situation as it is. We'll update you if there are any changes, but for right now, we're going to take a break. Hope to see you soon.
a lovely shot that is. Short. And it's gone away.
Rising up so high, reaching out to the sky.
How about that for a shot?
This is SLPL, shining from above, triumphant and glorious. This is SLPL.
Sri Lanka Premier League. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of Sri Lanka.